All right, so we're going to go over how to teach math remotely, 5 tips to save hours of work every week. All right, so first of all, my name is Glyn Caddell. I'm the president and CEO of Caddell Prep, which provides online math help and test prep to help parents, teachers, and students. Okay, but I'm also the owner of an in-person tutoring and test prep company, so I know firsthand how time-consuming grading tests, grading homework, and paperwork is, not to mention printing, uploading, and preparing for class. Okay, which is why I'm able to share some of our tips with you today. All right, so Caddell Prep might be a new name to you, but we're actually supported by some of the biggest names in education, including EdSurge, Start Ed. We're part of the incubator program at NYU, and we're also part of the accelerator program through Boom Startup, which is primarily focused on education technology. All right, so this is actually a picture from 2016. This is out in LA. So we're a New York company. We were invited out to LA to present actually our online assignments product. And we got feedback from teachers, from principals, and even from some of the IT workers in schools. And this is just when I first got there and we just finished setting up. All right, so getting into the tips. The first tip would be to set up your default virtual meeting room settings. This way, every time you start a room, it's set the way you want it to be set, and you're not fumbling, clicking around, wasting time to get things ready. Your schedule is already going to be busy during the day. You don't want to have to rush to try and remember what to do and click around to get things up and going. So for example, this is in Zoom. You could just click into settings. You could choose what settings to choose. So I definitely recommend having a waiting room. This way you could choose who gets into the meeting and who doesn't. So random people can't just log in. You have to actually approve them to join. You could choose if there's a passcode, which I also recommend. And of course, you could choose who's allowed to share screens and who's not allowed to share screens. And if you want your video to start when you start the meeting, or if you want to turn it on manually. All right, the next thing is to use Microsoft Edge to present and mark up PDFs. All right, so if you're going to teach a lesson, it's going to save you a lot of time to have them already made as PDFs. Okay, but students don't want to just read a PDF, right? There has to be some type of interaction. So you can mark up the PDFs, write on them digitally while you're presenting. So Microsoft Edge is actually free to use. It's like Microsoft Explorer. It's now Microsoft Edge. You don't have to pay for it, such as Adobe or something like that, Acrobat. So this is a screenshot of it. So here's just a simple math worksheet. And you can see you can write right on it, choose different colors, customize your pen and things like that. And again, this is free. So you could just share your screen and use this while you're teaching. Okay, the next thing is to use existing resources. So rather than make your own PDFs, use existing PDFs, right? So if you really want to scan what you already have, you can. If you want to create new documents, you can, but it's going to save you a lot of time to find existing PDFs. Okay, so you could search for them, just Google different things looking for, but there's also a website called Teachers Pay Teachers. So this is a site where teachers share different documents with each other. For example, we have an account on there, and we have 31 PDFs, math PDFs, that we just made free. So you could go on here and you could download them, but there are other people who do charge for them, $1 or $2 per PDF, or packages of bundles of PDFs. But it's going to save you so much time to just use something that already exists. Right now, the next thing is to use videos. So you could record your own videos. So if you have multiple algebra classes, you could record a lesson or the majority of a lesson and share it with your students. So maybe your entire lesson isn't a video, but a part that you're going to repeat over and over again could be a video, and then you come in with a live instruction. Or you could assign the students to watch the videos for homework, and then when they come into class, remotely, you practice with them. Okay, but you could also use existing videos. So our website does have different videos on there for math, It's pretty easy to find. You can use the search bar on top or just go directly to caddellprep.com/learnmath and click through the catalog. Obviously, there are other examples such as you can just find a bunch on YouTube, but going through YouTube, the quality is going to be a little spotty. You don't really know who to trust unless you find like someone that you've used and you feel comfortable sharing that, definitely. Obviously, Khan Academy is another option, but we do have our videos that are free for you to use with your students. Okay, tip number 5, this is the biggest tip. This is going to save you the most time. This would just to use our online homework platform with existing math assignments. So we already have the lessons available. We have assignments available. It's going to track your students' results. It's going to grade it. We have video explanations if students get things wrong, so actually learn from their mistakes as they're doing their homework. And that's going to save time the next day also, because now they've seen how to do it. You don't necessarily have to waste time re-explaining how to actually solve the problems. So you could get all of that information from caddellprep.com/classroom. So they'll be able to access the videos like I mentioned, but plus it's going to save you time because you're going to assign homework with just a matter of clicks and then get all of everything graded and recorded automatically. So no more grading homework, no more paperwork, no more uploading files and things of that nature. So in summary, the 5 tips are to set up your default virtual meeting room settings, use Microsoft Edge to present and mark up PDFs, use existing resources, use videos, and of course use our online homework platform with existing math assignments. So go to caddellprep.com/classroom so you can save hours of work every week and have more time for the things you love. So like I said, I do own an in-person tutoring company. So we do have students who are constantly doing assignments. We're printing out things, getting things ready, grading tests, doing assessments, and having streamlined everything online has saved us so much time, like probably 2 to 3 hours of paperwork every day. So rather than spending my time in the office the entire time, I'm able to tutor, I'm able to teach, just doing the things I love. In addition to the things I love at work, I'm able to do the things I love at home because I'm able to go home early. I'm not spending, late nights doing work at the office. So hopefully we're able to help you achieve the same thing. Just visit caddellprep.com/classroom. All right, thank you.